Welcome back, everyone. Going into the second half here of episode 101 of Court of Swords. We got a giant fight, so let's start.
Yeah, you sure do. Yotazol, it is your turn. What are you going to do with it?
Okay. Well, let's see. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to, let's see here. Oops, not that. There we go. Make sure I got the right thing here. So, yeah, I can get. Wait, hold on a second. So I go right click. There we go. Okay, so I can get around to the backside of him with one move with no problem. With not a lot of problem.
You're fast.
Yeah,
no problem. It's like
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sneak around to this side of the back side of him.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and take his fucking knees out with my I want to try one stunning strike if I can get a hit on him to see like if it's even possible, because it's a 15 save, and if his con save is like plus 10 or whatever, that still means like, 5 out of 20 chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's give him a hit with the Wangteru, just like fucking underneath the boulder, rolls out, gets over by the boulder, the other boulder, jets behind him, swings that fucking Wangteru at his fucking kneecap, takes a swing, 12.
No, I mean you hit it, you're just like thunk, but it's like hitting a rock. Like,
yep. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. After attack, I don't have to hit with this, so I can. That's a bonus action. Okay, so we'll wait, and we'll use my second attack. Second weapon attack. Oh my god!
Another 12.
Jesus Christ! 2 fucking 4s.
Bonk, and nothing.
Yep.
It's not doing it.
And then I mean, I will do the. Let's see. Drunken techniques after flurry of blows, which will give me the disengage. Okay, cool. So I will do flurry of blows now. Spend a key, and do a couple of unarmed strikes. 14.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I just wanted to hear you say it. And one more.
No. Another 12. Dude, you just rolled.
So I rolled 4, 6, 4.
Jeez.
4, 4, 6, and 4. Nothing better than 10 in that pile.
Yep.
Yikes.
Rough.
Yeah,
so you just run up to him and it's like punching a brick wall. Just fuck you. And he doesn't care.
Yep. And then I will. I mean, I could run away or whatever, but I'm just gonna do. He might just ignore me since I tried to hit him so many times. I will do patient defense instead of disengage,
which is
so he'll have disadvantage. Yes, okay. Which is the dodge.
Spend a key, take the dodge action. All right, Maharib, It is your turn.
How far is this guy? 65. Shit.
And there's a bunch of like bushes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Man.
Yes, Max.
Just like doing that, okay?
I know, it's fun. It's a fun ruler.
This dodge action shit.
Okay, good.
I haven't used that mechanic in so long, but like, I still don't know how it works properly.
I will go
because they changed it
up to this distance, take the dodge action, and pop second wind to get some more
someone actually made a good point. Flurry of blows is a bonus action.
Oh, you can't punch and dodge. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
However,
so get your key point back.
Yep. However, I can do I think I can do tipsy sway because I don't think it costs. Which is, or not tipsy sway. That's what I meant. Yes, drunken technique. Third level, flurry blows. You can use flurry blows. You gain the benefit of disengage action and your walking speed increases. So yes, I will do that then. I will disengage.
Hang on though. So you gain the benefit of the disengage action, and your walking speed increases by 10, but you don't get like a free move.
No, I only move 25 though.
Oh, so you're gonna finish your move with that 10. Okay,
Yes,
I see. With it, you get 10
exactly.
feet. Okay.
Or I get 35, I guess. So total.
You would get 35. I understand. I see
Yeah.
how it works.
Yep,
So you
yep,
get it's like you get a free 10-foot move.
Yeah, like it's like I'm guessing it's like a stumble or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's worded funny, but I understand what the intent is there. Yeah.
Yep. And then I will take my move and will sneak behind this
Run
boulder.
up, punch him a bunch of times. You can't get there from where you just were.
Oh, I can't?
Well, because you were here, right? So like you'd have to
Right.
go, let's see, 10 feet, and then 15, and then how much do you have? 25?
35.
35? Oh,
I
yeah,
took
okay. If you
25
go,
to get here.
No, if you go around the boulder like that, you're okay.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, I just
and then
wasn't
I'll
sure.
take
It's
cover
important
behind
to like
the
trace the direction.
fucking boulder
Okay.
or whatever it gives me.
All right, but you don't have the dodge action, but yeah, so he can't attack you as you move outside of his space. Okay, all right.
Exactly.
So then Maharib runs up, takes the dodge action,
Yep.
and then second wins.
And second
And
wins.
you got 19 hit points?
Yep. So I'm back up to 100.
Okay. All right, Berg.
Dope.
Your turn.
Right, Adam. Try this on for size. No, I just wanted to say that. All right. I'm either gonna go here and take the dodge action, or double move there. There's no like, am I getting impeded by anything?
Yes, like everything.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
if you want to get to
Not
there,
everything.
There's
Just
a
these,
giant
really.
pylon
so
on
it's
there.
10.
Running through.
Okay.
I mean,
There's
I can jump over that
there's a
pylon.
log in front of you that costs you, so it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. What's your movement rate? 40?
40, yeah.
You can get to there.
All right. Probably seems like the smarter bet. Then I will do that.
Okay.
And
Jogging, jumping over
Eight.
shit, sliding under trees.
well, that's my first movement. Let's see how far I can actually get. Because the closer I get to this fucker, the better off I'm going to be.
Yep, so
Is that possible to get there and still be kind of behind it? I'm kind
10,
of clipping a little bit of these
20,
bushes, but I don't know how you're going
25.
to call it.
yeah, 25, 35. Yeah, you can really only get to like there on that line because there's like
So
three
the
squares.
ruler doesn't really, it doesn't actually like.
Well, you're drawing
Calculate.
straight lines through.
You're doing a straight line. It
Difficult
can't
terrain.
account.
I
It
just
can't
I didn't
account
know
for.
I didn't know if
Yeah, that's
Roll20
40
was smart enough to know like diagonal movement. You know what I mean? In
No, it's
addition
the
to
diagonal movement. The diagonal movement is the same. It's just that like the measurement tool doesn't know that this and this
Right.
and this thing are all
Yeah,
difficult
right,
and,
right,
and
right.
double up.
It can be tough sometimes to even as a player because we're having top-down views to know how
Oh, yeah,
big
totally.
a certain circular object is, whether or not that's like something that's on the ground or if it's a pillar. All right, so we'll go to the 1st movement and then take the dodge action.
Okay. All right. Great.
I ain't trying to get fucked up before I even can fight.
So hold on. You moved. So you're not there, right? You're back. Like wherever.
I'm back
Sorry,
before
back
the
here?
first.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Fucking difficult terrain's piece of shit. This
I
is
know,
just
right?
right full of it too. Like so many obstacles, which is
Okay.
good for the
So you
boulders,
run-
but also sucks
Run
movement
up
wise.
and take a dodge. Okay. Cool. All right. The giant is going to pick up. Well, we'll pick up the boulder and move it in a second, but he's gonna walk backwards over here, and as he does, he's gonna pull out a boulder, and I'm just gonna use the boulder I've already got, which is this one. Oops, that's the fog. Hang on. So he picks up a boulder, and he's gonna chuck it at you. So
And who?
he's chucking at Yota. Everybody else is hiding, and he can't really see them.
Sick.
Oh, you picked up the boulder I was hiding behind, of course.
Yeah. So you run duck down behind the boulder, and he just reaches down, picks it up, walks a few feet, and throws it backwards at you.
Perfect.
So he's gonna huck that. He's gonna huck that boulder in your direction, over here. So.
It's a hit.
Yeah, it'd be weird if he missed with a plus 14. He'd have to get a 3 or lower
So
than
it's
3.
20. It's 27. But you can deflect, right?
Yep.
Throw that shit back at him, Zeke.
There we go.
Can you? What do you roll?
No, the best I can get is 25.
Fuck.
1. So that's awesome. So
Okay.
16 total damage is
God.
negated. So I'll take 11.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
better.
that's not bad.
Plus 15
Well, it's
For this
his-
deflection, yeah.
Yeah, it's
for
his
this
level plus
for the
dex.
okay.
Yeah.
Man, these rolls have just been fucking me up bad.
Yeah,
So
you're
that
getting
rock is
killed
now
today,
like
roll-wise.
the rock is like over here now. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, and I have to roll to see if his shit recharges.
He's taking shits while he's doing this, Adam.
He's charging. He's charging up. He's charging up. Yep. He's like an art character. Poop's just falling out of the back of him. All right, Ramus, it is your turn. Ramus, at the beginning of your turn, you notice on this tree, this log, because your passive perception is high enough. At first, that you thought that they were like fungus, like mushrooms or something. They're like these black fungal like growths on the side of a tree. You hear a faint like clicking sound, like a wet kind of noise. And you catch, when you turn to look, you catch the little fungal eyeballs that were staring at you, like shut to try to hide themselves when you look at them. You just catch like the edge of one of them, just like. So this particular tree, and as you look around, a bunch of the other trees in this area have these parasitic, like fungal eyeball growth things on them.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah.
So, like, it looks like it's something that's attached to the tree, or it's part of the tree itself.
I mean, it's like a parasite on the tree, so it's like.
Okay. All right. Well, I take mental note of that, and
Okay.
and I will move up into the bush over here,
Okay.
and I will throw a couple scorching rays at him.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
See if we can hit him.
Good luck. What?
Sorry.
All right.
Just a random 91.
listen.
No problem.
Listen, someone in chat told me like there's a possibility that some of the fucking rolls might be screwed up in roll 20 or whatever. It said roll a 1d100 to like reset it. So I'm just like, man, if it works, it works. Great.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So hit for 7, and then another hit.
Okay. For 4.
For 4.
Wow. And then
Okay.
last one
Hey, there you go.
for
Get 'em.
18.
For 18. Nice. All right.
Burn this
So
bitch.
the fog lights up, right? Like a fog machine at a fucking rave, because there's these lasers of radiant light of fire shooting from Ramus out, and everything turns red and orange for a second as the 3 beams strike the giant in the chest. There's a sizzling of flesh. Parts of its rotting armor crumbles away and falls. And it obviously hurts the thing.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Ravis Krill. All right, Yota, your turn.
All right. Now that I've reset all the luck in the dice and stuff.
Yeah, you've reset the quantum roller.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, it doesn't hurt. I will. Let's see. So bearing in mind that this is difficult terrain, I can go here without trouble, here like half move. I just want to know, like, can I get there, like to this square right here? Whoops.
Let me get my
That's 25. That's 25 feet going like diagonals and
so
stuff.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 40. So you can get to there.
Yeah, I want to get behind him ish. Like that. That's
fine.
Square.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and
Yep,
go ahead and
there.
move
That's
there.
fine. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
just pick yourself up. Put yourself down there. All right.
Okay.
So you run in
All right.
between him and this fallen wall, like ducking and like sliding under his arm as he moves, and then you spin around. You're ready there. Okay, so that's your move.
Yep. Okay, and then I will. Do I have any movement left? Just so I know, in case I want to. Like,
No, that was
disengage.
40. That was 40 feet. But you get
I have
10 feet of
50.
bonus movement. You have 50. Okay, so you have 10. Yep. So if you do
Okay.
that disengage, you have 20 feet total.
Excellent. Cool. Okay, just making sure. All right. Then I'm like, even though it seemed futile, I'm gonna fucking swing at him. 24.
There you go. You hit him. Yep.
Excellent. All right. So we'll try we'll do the damage first.
Okay.
So that's 9 plus 6 is 9.
9.
Valid.
Okay.
Yep. And then we'll do
Bang.
the stunning strike. And he has
what's
to make
the
a con
difficulty?
save versus 15.
I got a
Yeah, it
27.
didn't seem like much of a challenge for him.
Mm-hmm. Funk.
So, but okay,
Crashes into the dead flesh.
okay. So it is possible. It's a plus 10.
Yeah, he gets a plus 10. So
Okay, so it's possible. All
what
right.
it-
So I did that, and then after let's see, that takes stunning strike takes a key. So let me just make sure to write that down. There we go. And then we will strike him again with my second attack.
Okay.
17.
nice. It's a hit.
That is a hit. Okay, good.
Oh yeah, 17's a
Hey.
hit.
Okay, 7 more. Let's see. And I can do there's no stunning strike is not a bonus action, is it? Nope.
Just cost key.
Cool. I will try another stunning strike because if I fucking nail it, it'd be nice. All right. So we need a low roll from you, Adam.
All right, here we go. I'm sorry to have failed you.
Fucking hell, man. So you've rolled
Okay.
a 17, 18, 18, 16. Those last 4 fucking rolls. 17, 18, 18,
Listen.
16. Give me a break.
Listen, man, when you've been playing Dungeons and Dragons as long as I have, you get real good at it. And
Good call. Good call. Good call.
Wow.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna try and flurry him then.
do it.
Okay. Here
Give
comes
him a
one.
flurry of blows.
There's
a
a
hit.
20.
Okay.
That's 10.
Okay.
Now 19.
That's it.
4, 9 more.
Nice. All right.
Okay,
And
so
that's your
not
bonus
too
action.
bad.
And then
Yes, that
at
is
the
my
end of a
bonus
flurry,
action.
at the end of a flurry, you can what?
I can
Toss
do the drunken technique, which is
Okay.
like fall back and disengage.
Right. And does it cost you a key to do that?
Nope, it does not.
Oh, it's just part of your flurry, right?
Yep, as part of your flurry blows, whenever you use it, you get the
Sick.
benefit of disengage and
That's so
plus
fun.
10 feet. Yes.
See, that's what's cool about playing a monk, where you're just like, I stumble in, I fuck shit up, and then I just roll away. Okay, so you have
Yep.
20 feet of movement. You have 20 feet of movement. Where are you gonna go?
Let's see. I will attempt to 20 feet.
This
Can I?
way.
Is there any like? I just want to look for any sort of cover benefit.
I mean, like, you don't really have a lot of space back here. Yeah, you can't quite. You know what? If you want to try to go over this wall, if you want to try to vault the wall, you can. I'll let you gamble. You can make an acrobatics check. DC, wall's pretty high. It's like shoulder height. Let's say DC 15 acrobatics check. If you succeed, you can be on the other side of the wall. If you fail, you just stay where you are.
All right.
You'll take it. Okay.
Now I'm wondering if I can like, because doesn't going prone give you like advantage on something or other?
Only missile attacks. If you go prone, he will just smash your body into the ground.
I
'cause
see,
He'll
I see,
have
okay.
advantage on you.
Cool.
Yeah, he'll turn you into paste.
Let's gamble. I got. It said acrobatics, so I got 11 or higher gets me there. So 50-50 shot.
You had Zeke at.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, there you go. Never mind.
All right. So you vault the wall and drop down into the bushes.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Good. Maharib, your turn.
All right, very simple. I will. You tell me if any of this is rough terrain. I don't think any of that is.
Nope, you're good because you followed the little like path down there. Yep. All
Yep.
right. So you're in between some boulders.
Yeah, and how much? 20?
Oh yeah, you're not dodging anymore.
But I will dodge action now. Again.
Okay. So you're gonna move and dodge.
Yeah, and then bonus action is second wind again.
Your second one. Okay. Fourth wind. Okay.
Yeah, fourth wind.
Berg, you can go ahead and start your
What
turn.
the fuck? That's a 3 plus
Okay.
11. I don't know why that fucked up. So 14 back.
Okay.
Quick question. How long does the radiant, like, it's lit effect on my hammer?
Oh, how long
Last
does
or
a
after
flame tongue last? I think
Yeah.
because it's a magic item, I think it just fucking goes forever. Let me
Okay.
see.
I'm just curious because I know I can't rage and do that in the same turn, so it might
That is
behoove
true.
me.
You don't want to do
to,
it and have it peter out. Okay.
Right.
It lasts until you use a bonus action to turn it off, or you drop or sheath the sword.
Okay, cool. So, all right, then I will
So in this case, the hammer. So you want to use it's lit and then move.
light it up. I will use it's lit, and because I like posting
Nice.
it in chat, here it is. I gotta scroll
So
down going
the
down.
the hammer bursts into light, shining beams out into the fog. Right. So the fog now has a kind of a glow to it because of the refraction of all of the heavenly light.
Mhm.
It's pretty damn.
And then I'm gonna move. Looks like I should be unimpeded, 40 feet up this way, but that doesn't. I can't. Does it count as a
Fog
bonus
is
action to? I'm wondering if I can still dodge. Using this
No,
movement.
you
No, 'cause of the-
light
because of
it
the
with
lit,
you light
yeah.
it with a bonus. Is it a bonus action or a full action to do the lighting it up? Just had it.
You know what? My typing doesn't say, so I'm gonna say whatever's best for me in this scenario.
It's
right
a bonus.
Now.
It's a bonus action. It's a bonus action. Yep.
Okay, so I would be able to go up here and dodge. Yes.
You
Cool.
can
So I'll
move.
move up
Let
there.
me check your move though. So you can't move directly there because
What? I
got-
can't just sidle around that
Well,
rock.
it's the bushes, dude. They're like waist high.
No, the bushes ain't
So-
even messing with me. I'm running straight up the middle of that. Even visually, it doesn't make sense that I'd be hindered.
So there's bushes here. Look, that thing is covered at least half.
Show
by
me,
bushes.
John Madden, this shit.
All right, look.
We gotta zoom in
This
on the
one is
field.
bushes. This one is bushes. That one's bushes.
That's like the
this one's
fringes of
clear.
the bushes.
This one is mostly a rock. That one's clear. This one's clear.
Yeah,
These
but
are
like
all
I
clear.
can, it's like a little maneuver in football, like, huh, sideways like that.
Like I get that that's what you were imagining your character doing, and that's super cool. But the game has rules, and the rules say
Right.
difficult terrain. So you got to figure out what direction you want to go. Don't sigh at me. Don't give me that.
Man, that's so lame.
Okay,
Right,
cool.
let's
You
see
get a
it.
billion experience, and every one of your enemies are dead, and you're level
Super
1,000.
lame, bro. Super lame. Okay, so, well then, what's the best? I can move up to how far is this right now? It says 30 feet for me, but with that would be an extra like 5 or 10 or.
So it's
15.
like 10, 20, 30. The thing is, this is like you actually have to do something to get over that because this is a 10-foot tall rock.
Max, I just want to call to your attention. There's two
Yeah,
paths
what's up?
here. The left side's pretty much open the entire way. The right side, pretty much an obstacle every path that you
What are you talking about? There's a lot of bushes right here. Look at this. These
So
bushes are
once
going to
you
grab. Don't you understand, JP? This is difficult terrain, which means as I walk through these bushes, as 7-foot something Berg,
Yeah.
they're going to go, we're difficult terrain, Berg. That's what
Look,
they do.
Okay,
I'm not having
whatever
an
the
issue.
whatever the giant was gonna do before, it's going after Berg. So actually, to JP's point, yes, this is difficult terrain, but this is fine. This one's fine. This one's fine. This is a bigger problem. You kind of got to go like around it, like JP did. But yes, that's a clearer approach. As you said, mad into this shit.
As you said, maddening. Okay, so to the left side,
It is maddening. I agree.
I guess I'll make it up this way as much as I can to 40 feet. It fucks me up the whole, like, being able to calculate it because I just usually go by the ruler.
How many? What's your
So what
movement
would be
rate?
the furthest then? I'm just trying to get up 40 feet,
Right
take
there.
the dodge action.
You could
Okay.
go there.
All right, let's do that. That seems pretty good, and we'll take the dodge action.
Okay, run up behind Maharib. Take the dodge.
The
action.
reason I
Perfect.
make such a stink about it is because it's like, no, big monsters isn't Berg's most Achilles heel. It's bushes. It's tiny little.
Yeah, if
fucking
you can get
bushes.
within 5 feet of something and stay there, Berg is gold. But it's getting there or being afraid that is his
Hey,
problem.
you've got 10 movement speed on me. I shouldn't be beating you right now. That's all I'm saying.
So you run up there. So you run up there and get to that place. You take the dodge action. Okay. So let me roll to see if the giant's barf beam reactivates. Oh, thank fucking yes.
Yeah, it does.
Does
It's
it?
gonna hit Ramus and
Seems like it
Berg.
does. Oh, cool.
Good.
So
Great.
you're standing in the,
Now we understand why he put me there specifically.
You have control of your character, Max. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
This is your
I
fault.
know.
So, okay, now Max, danger sense applies to this roll. So you do have
It
danger
does,
sense.
doesn't it?
It's a dexterity saving throw. Yep. And the dodge action if you didn't already have it.
I did.
you're good.
I did. All right, I did. That's what we did.
All right.
I got an advantage
go
on this
ahead
dex
and
saving throw.
both Ramus and Berg make a dexterity saving throw as the necromantic strike fires a line of necrotic energy between the two of you.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this roll because this is gonna be bad if I fail.
Yeah, this is a 12d8, just FYI.
I'm not going to use my inspiration because it won't do anything.
18.
No, it wouldn't do anything. Okay, 18. The DC is 17, so yep, you'll take half damage.
Berg could drop. Berg could drop.
Fuck me! God damn it, son of a bitch! Ass!
Berg's gonna drop. He's definitely
I'm
doing
not
more-
gonna. Oh,
He's definitely doing more than
honey.
40 damage here.
If I was right here, it would have been completely different. Right here,
I would have
death.
just but that's where he landed.
You probably would have just
All
sent the beam at me then.
12d8.
That's true. I would have just attacked you anyway, Berg. But let's see. 12.
We get to test
12d8,
Berg's new
here we go.
ability.
Big necrotic damage. Here it comes. Plow.
Yep.
All right, 56 damage.
Yeah.
And then half of that to Ramus. As a
Alright.
big beam and necrotic blast just rips through the two of you. And then so that drops you to 0, right, Berg?
Yeah.
All right, let's use that new ability.
No, can't do it.
No? Why not? Because you're
Nope.
not raging?
I ain't raging, yo.
Your
So it's a
half
ratio.
your half orc one kicks in then.
Yeah, so it's a racial.
So you're at 1. You're
1
hit point
HP.
instead.
And then I'm like, I'm gonna hit you. Fuck.
Yep. Just
I
blasted
honestly
by
just
necrotic
imagine
energy.
like that Terminator where they're holding onto the fence and then like fucking there's skeletons just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys
Should've
need
raged.
some self-heal, man. I'm sitting down here 114,
You know, it
taking
wouldn't
a
have
bunch
even
of
mattered if I
actions.
was-
Fucking arrogant motherfucker.
I would have
All right.
raged, but it wouldn't have mattered damage-wise. It just
It
would have
wouldn't
helped with a relentless rage. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next turn you'll be close enough to be able to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, I'll be able to
'Cause
rage.
you can hop over. This is just difficult terrain. It's not high like a wall, so you can just go over.
What's
it.
great now, though, is I'm just like this little fucking glass cannon now, completely with no health for now.
Yeah, that's true. You have 1 hit point.
That's
Someone
true.
else needs to do it some damage or something to get its attention. Anyway, Ramus, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. I'll move right behind this wall,
Mhm.
and along the way, I'll throw another few scorching rays at it.
Okay, cool.
So, is 16 enough
That's
to
a
hit?
It is, yes.
8.
Okay.
Uh,
Blasting little holes in it.
5
Okay.
is 14's a miss, right?
14 is a miss, yeah. So the first two
Yeah,
beams sear out through the darkness and strike the thing twice.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, good. Yota, you want to jump in there and do some more shit?
fuck yeah I do baby.
Okay, all right.
Let me see here. So I don't have to take another acrobatics check here. I'm gonna just
The wall. So here's the thing: the wall
Check
is 5
this.
feet tall. You can jump pretty high with your like thing, right? You get an ability for that. So you could like hop up onto the wall and then jump at
it
them.
costs a key though.
Oh, it does. Yeah, you don't use your key.
Yeah. So can I do this?
So
25?
let me count it out for you. You have 50,
Okay.
so it's you're standing in difficult terrain. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40 to there.
You can hit him in that bush.
Yeah, you just stand here and hit them if you want.
Cool. So
And then,
I would
and then
have
actually
10 more movement?
you could just
Oh.
yeah, and then you could just do the wall hop again if you want to take that gamble. We could just repeat this forever. The triangle, like jump over him, hit him, jump over the wall, hit him.
I'm saying,
Anyway,
man,
so-
we'll see what happens.
Okay, all right. So you want to run over there with your move action.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
you want to attack.
Yep, give him the wine taru again. Trying to take
Okay.
that fucking knee out from under him. Miss.
Bonk.
One more. Fuck.
God, these rolls, man.
I really
should be
wish you
hitting
would
him.
Stop laughing so hard.
You should be hitting him. You have a
I know.
+8.
It makes
I
no
know.
sense.
I rolled a 2 and a 4. That's great.
I can't wait to see the
All
stats
right.
after today's show. It's gonna
This is
be-
what
I
happens when we come
know.
back. It's funny, and it's like, oh, you want to use my digital dice roll again? Are you sure you don't want to use real dice, you ass? Like,
All right.
Right.
Flurry coming at you. This is my bonus action. 12. That's a miss.
Oh,
15.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, die.
So 15 is not a hit then. 16 I know is.
Well, yeah, 15 is not a hit. You just
Okay. So I rolled a
yourself
2, a
against him.
4, a 2, and a 7.
You have to have a little bit
A
too
2,
much
a
of that
4, a 2,
wine.
and a 7. But look at the other side of that.
Yeah, 23,
Like
23,
23,
22.
23, 22.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
Whoops.
Well, you want to try to jump over that wall again?
Yep.
All right.
Might as well.
Okay.
What'd you
so
say the difficulty
acrobatics,
was?
It was 15. So unfortunately, you cannot jump over the wall.
That's fine.
So you are there. Okay. I believe that makes it Maharib's turn.
All right. I can finally... Tell me I can move this way like that. That's 30 feet. We good there?
Yep, you're fine. Yep, so
Oh,
you come
thank
running in.
Christ. Let's put some damage into this fucking thing. All right. We're doing 6 attacks. It's going to be a doozy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Here we go. First attack.
I scream right before he does this. No, I'm just kidding.
28 hit. 14 damage. I'm going to try and trip attack this fucker. So he needs to make a strength saving throw. My strength saving throw, by the way, is 17, not 18. I apologize. I don't think that mattered at all in the live game, but
32.
yeah, that's really probably not going to make sense and ever work. Add 1 damage to that. And then I need to roll
Okay,
2d8.
Now,
yeah.
Ramus, how does holy weapon is just 2d8 on every attack.
It's every time it hits, you get to roll. You add 2d8 radiant.
Right, so it makes it a flame tongue, basically. Okay, so
Yeah,
roll
pretty
another
much, yeah.
2d8 for me.
God damn it! Now he's got my cool shit. What the fuck?
7, so...
Berg's just a little bitch now. Why do we
21
even have him?
damage on that.
Do you want me to kill you? Because I got some attacks. I could do that.
I've already died before. Okay.
Okay, all right, so another 6. So that was your first attack.
Yeah, 21 damage
else
on
you got?
first attack.
Okay.
Second attack, 12 plus 2d8. 4, wow, 16 plus... I'll just keep trying to trip him. I don't know if it's possible. I think you roll too high.
He can get a 3.
33.
Okay. Hey, so that's 16. So 26 damage on that attack.
Okay.
Or 2. He's gonna
that's
get a
right.
1 or a 2.
That's your
to be
that's your
tripped.
superiority die. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. Third attack, 19. Is that still a hit?
Yeah.
19 damage.
16's the AC.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So another, 7 for that one?
Yeah, so 26 on that
Yeah,
so
okay.
far. Trip attack again.
Okay.
I'll roll my d10. So 26 for 34. You
Okay.
need to make the strength save.
So here's the thing for your next 3 attacks
Yeah.
that I just noticed. Read trip attack. If the target is large or smaller, he is bigger than large.
Oh, so it just fails no matter what.
Yes, he's huge.
I still got the extra damage. I don't feel too bad.
Yep, you're getting the extra damage in. You can still do it to do the damage. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
The rolls don't matter.
Sure. Okay.
How many superiority dice do you get per day?
5 on a short rest.
Okay.
He's used 3.
Yep.
I never knew. I was honestly curious. I wasn't trying to check you or anything.
No. It's one of those things where this happens to me as a GM all the time where I'm like, how many more of those do you have? Like with key points or sorcerer spells, I'm often like, you should definitely have run out by now. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 3.
surge.
Do you want to use your action surge?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a double crit.
So you're gonna double your weapon damage and you're gonna roll 4d8 because you double the radiant from your thing. So 16,
Wow, that fucking crit
Okay.
damage is ass. Jesus.
19.
3 extra damage on that. Anyways, 19
and 48.
plus,
Another 22.
what was that, 41?
Yep.
Let me see if there's a different attack. And then I'll use Distracting Strike. So your allies have the next attack on the target has advantage before the start of my next turn.
Which would be your next attack
I guess is that
because you got 2 more. Yeah. The next attack roll against the target. Oh, by an attacker other than you.
Yeah,
No, so
yeah,
I'll leave it there. The next person to attack that isn't you. Okay.
And
Continue.
I
with 2 more
still
attacks.
add damage to it, right? Yeah, you add the superiority dice. To your
Yes,
attack
add the
damage.
superiority die. Yep,
So 2, so 43.
got it.
How many attacks do I have left? 2?
Two
Right.
more.
Yeah. 15, that's a miss, right?
That's a miss. Yep.
Sixth and final attack, 25.
It's a hit.
15 plus 21 plus. Can I stack?
So
destruction?
it's not 2d10 because the superiority die, you don't decide you're gonna roll it until after you do your attack. So like he would have had to before he rolled all his damage and stuff. We got to talk about this. So
Oh.
for now we're not gonna re-roll it, but I'll look into it. But for right now we're not gonna re-roll. We're not adding another d10. Superiority
'cause of the
die
crit
and whether
from
they
the
they crit and when they happen and all that. So so we'll work it out. We're not gonna do the d10 for this turn, but we'll look it up for the next fight. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, and then on this final one, I'll use menacing attack, so it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. Wisdom save.
DC 17.
Okay.
Hey.
Holy
Failed.
fuck.
So next
Yeah,
to
got a 1.
D10, 6 total.
And he's frightened of you. Oh, he's immune to frightened.
Oh, well, okay. I don't
He's
know these
undead.
things.
He's immune to the. Yeah, it's okay. He's immune to the frightened condition.
right.
But you deal the extra damage.
And that's it.
Okay. So while you were doing that attack, I checked the errata, and there are a few other abilities like sneak attack and stuff, and smite that get doubled. So throw another d10 on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it comes after anyway. So everything is fine. We just forgot to roll.
5
Okay,
extra
another
damage.
5. Got it. All right, perfect. Berg, it is your turn. You have 1 hit point.
He's got a lot of health.
I remember that I have 1 hit point. Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. 1 second. Gotta do something on my phone real quick. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking right
So you're
now.
doing right, 40.
40. Yeah, per.
Okay, so you can go.
There's still like obstacles pretty much everywhere, so it's kind of.
Yeah, that's straight. That path that'll get you there.
Oh shit. Okay. Nice. So I'm gonna
Wanna do that?
rage, get up there, and smack that bitch.
All right. So you fly into rage, and then you throw it on here.
Attack.
Rage -1 starts at 10, and that was your bonus action. You moved, and now you can make your 2 attacks. Yeah, that's a hit.
He has advantage on that one, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you deal 12, 13, 14, 15, 21, and then another. This is your first hit, so roll a d6 plus 5.
Yeah. Hey.
Nice, another 10. Okay, second attack.
I'm checking something real quick. All right.
Yeah, big beefy boys in the fight now.
Yeah, what up, boy? Eh.
Okay, it's another hit for 16, 19.
I'm also going to roll the radiant damage again using my whatever the fuck I have. 1 second, let me look at it. I have so many goddamn things. It's so hard to keep track of which one's which.
On those,
It's
Level
Fury.
11.
Max,
Yeah, it's Orcish Fury.
if you click the red text, by the way, it'll minimize all your stuff so you can see more on your character sheet. On the bottom right hand
Yeah, that's
corner.
true. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the amount of text, you can open and close.
Yeah, you
it,
can, like,
basically.
close.
I know you can open and close the things, yeah.
There's still just a lot.
I usually have them open just so I can tell which one it is. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
know where it is. It's just annoying to like scroll up and down to get to the thing that I want. But it's Orcish Fury.
Reroll one of the weapons damage dice an additional time. So
Yep. One of the weapons
do that.
damaged. I mean, I guess I could just take we could just double the regular damage just to make it more. Unless
No,
radiant
you
does
roll
radiant
it.
look like it's
You roll one more d6 or one more d8.
okay.
You don't add any
Yeah.
bonuses or anything.
Okay, so just for damage. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, is the radiant damage
The
seeming?
radiant
seeming to
it
have a
doesn't seem
more of
no,
an
it
effect?
doesn't seem to be dealing any extra
Okay,
damage.
and we'll
It
just
doesn't
do the
seem like
D8 then.
weak to
We'll
it.
re-roll the
Okay,
D8
yep.
then.
All right, so it's not reroll; it's just on top.
I know,
so
I
/R.
misspoke.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure I knew. All right, so an extra 2,
Extra damage, whatever.
and that's your turn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So big boy gets to use his sword now.
Yeah, I was
So he gets to make two
worried about that.
great sword attacks. He's gonna attack Berg.
That makes sense.
I get
Haha,
15.
you suck, you nerd.
Okay, I'm gonna attack Berg again.
Do it.
25 hits.
You take 26 damage.
Yeah, whatever. I'm coming up in a second. Fuck you.
Are you raging?
Okay, so now you are raging. So now
I'm
your
raging now.
your relentless thing kicks
My
in.
relentless rage, yeah. Well, hope I'm coming up anyways.
So let's
Ping that
do
real
it. We haven't
quick so
done it
everyone
before.
sees it again. Then make it roll.
Yeah. Is this. Pow.
Starting at 11th level, your rage can keep you fighting despite grievous wounds. If you drop to 0 HP while you're raging and don't die outright, that's this. Make a DC 10 Constitution save. If you succeed, you drop to 1 hit point instead. Go ahead and make a DC 10 Constitution save.
Will do.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Down you go.
Pretty sure I have something to hold on a second.
Now you do have another ability that you can
Yep,
use to
yep.
pass a reroll a save.
Yep.
Okay.
Again,
what's
I'm
that one
looking
called?
around.
That's your
Is something.
fanatical. Here we go. Fanatical focus.
That's what it is.
If you fail a save, re-roll it and use the new roll once per rage.
Yep.
Do it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Rerolling again.
Just use all your abilities.
Hey.
There it is. Okay, so
Yeah.
Berg has made one special ability check. Next time you do it, it'll be DC 15.
And
Okay,
I'm coming back
alright.
and I'm swinging.
And that's and it's hold on. So when do you get your attack thing? Let me look at it.
That's Orcish Fury again. Anytime I go down and come
Yeah.
back, it's
I'm not sure if it's anytime. I gotta look. No, it's immediately after you use your relentless endurance trait, which is not this. That's relentless rage. So it's not every time you come back. It's only when you come back with that ability.
bad times, but it's all right. We back.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. So so that's the giant. That's his turn. He took 2 swings. And I gotta see if his thing charges.
I know,
It does
man.
not. All right. Ramus, your turn.
all right. I will first. I'll cast let's just do Sacred Flame on him, the giant.
Okay.
DC 18 Dex save.
Nice. That is his worst saving throw by like a lot. He gets 13. Takes 20 damage.
Take 20 radiant damage,
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
and that will be my turn.
Okay. Great. Iltazo, your turn.
So I fucked up the total on the on Maharib's turn.
Oh.
You did 156 damage in one turn.
Started to say 120 felt a little low because that 2d8.
Yeah, it felt a little low.
Felt a little low.
I had an additional. I rolled an additional 6 to 10. I rolled 14d8 on top of everything
So-
I normally roll.
So I
I did 14d8.
Yeah.
I love watching JP's like competitive side come out in these games where he's like, I could do better. I'm gonna do more damage. Fuck you. Here we go. He's very proud of dealing the most damage.
Yeah.
That's good.
He's basically better
right.
stats Berg. That's what he is. Like,
Yeah. I
He's
mean,
a different kind of Berg.
I blew
When he
everything.
goes down,
that
he
round,
stays
though.
down.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, he's got nothing left. Okay, Yota, what are you doing?
I'm gonna add my $5 bill onto the million that Maharib has put in the pot. Okay, here we go. Bing, 15's a miss. Bing,
There you
21's a
miss.
hit.
There you go.
Hit.
That's a hit.
There's a hit.
21 will do
Done
it.
that, motherfucker.
Okay, let's see if we can stun it. I'll try and take him down by the knee and give him the stunning strike. So he needs 15. So I think he needs to roll a 1, 2, 3.
Do damage first.
Oh, damage first. Right. Let's do
Always
damage.
first.
There you go. There's 10.
Okay. All right. 10 damage, and then it's a con save.
Yes, con. Gotta get lower than.
Son of a
There you go.
bitch.
Got 20.
Oh, see, you can do it.
It's possible.
that's 12.
certainly
You-
possible.
It can happen.
happen,
All right.
yeah.
So that didn't do anything. Let's see. So that stunning strike, does that take my bonus action? It doesn't. It just takes a key point, right? Yeah. Okay. So I can still do flurry of blows.
Yep.
Okay. So now I am down to 2 key points left. That's all I have left. So just
Okay.
so you know, I am keeping track. All right. So flurry blows. Here it comes. There's a hit. That'll do.
Yeah.
Boop. 9.
Okay.
And one more. Hey,
Oh,
a crit! Hooray! Hooray!
Nice.
And then 19, pretty good.
That is pretty good. He's getting close.
And let's see.
And then you-
After flurry blows, striking technique. Let's see what else is anything else after flurry blows. Nope. Okay, so that's my bonus action was flurry blows, and then I will attempt to do the. Oh no! I'm just gonna back. I'm gonna do the drunken technique and
Okay.
back off of him, back up north, basically. And so I haven't moved yet, so I've got all the move that I want. I'm going to stay out of range of his huge blade, basically. If I can judge it.
Yeah, right. So you're actually like one more away than you actually are here. If you want to stay out of his
Okay,
range.
cool. That's fine. Yep.
Okay. All right. Maharib, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move just right here, just a little bit away, so we're not
Okay.
lined up for.
Sounds
You know, I just get a sense that if you're lined up, shit goes bad. I'm just saying.
I mean, you've seen it. You've seen it happen.
Yeah. And then 3 attacks. 21 hit, 13 plus 2d8, 19 damage. Second attack hit, 14 plus 2d8. Oh God, hitting is not. Don't hit up on that. 26 damage total. Third and
26,
final.
okay.
There's
All
one I
right, and your
missed.
last attack. Oh my god, he's so close. All right, cool. So the first two just like hacking into him. The thing is slowing down. There's lots of places where its armor has been split open and fallen off. You can see bone through its dead flesh. It's on its. I was gonna say it's on its last legs, but it's a zombie, so it's getting there. Berg, it is your turn.
I think, and this is just a thought. I think I'm going to attack it, just a little bit.
Okay, that sounds like a good. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like a
but
really
before
good
I do
move.
that, I'm going to do my zealous presence and channel my divine power to inspire zealotry in the others. You hear Berg shrieking a battle cry using the divine energy within.
That's 30 feet.
Mhm.
Okay.
60 feet.
Did we
60.
use that advantage
Mhm.
on the roll that Maharib gave us?
Yes, that was Berg's first attack.
Oh, Berg did. Okay.
That was ages ago. Yeah. Okay, so everybody for the next round is you have advantage on all your attacks.
Yep.
Big Berg aura.
Big Bird. All right. First attack.
Big Berg.
that was good times. Nice.
Okay, that's a hit. Okay,
So-
hang on. That was 11, 12, 13,
And then
14, 21. Okay.
5.
21, so 27. Okay, all right. You want to make your second attack?
Second attack. Berg's getting some. It feels good.
Okay, all right. 26 for
11
10. It's 14 because it's
Oh yeah,
the
well,
plus three
yeah,
when you're
plus
raging.
3. Plus 3 hours.
Okay, so it was 14 damage. Give me a second here. You kill him. Nice work.
Nice.
He was totally gonna laser you guys again next turn. I rolled really poorly for that. That was awesome. Yeah. So you. I mean, what does it look like? You take this giant down, Berg. You staggered over here. You got blasted. You died like 3 times between where you started and where you got here. So what? How do you finish him off? What does it look like?
So it's basically you see the frustration. If you were to zoom in on Berg, you see like all the frustration and shit like of the last fight coming. Is like, yeah, you should take those. You should take the headphones off. That's a good idea. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It's gotta do it. It's the scream. Yeah. So he draws up his hammer, and you just see like a little bit. You see a little glint of the old Berg fire coming through because it's like an echo of what Ramus was saying earlier. Like,
Yeah.
I miss that old Berg, that old, just brutal force Berg. And then, he lets out a crazy roar right before dealing the last blow. And then,
So good.
it's
Right. And so is it just like a single blow, like right to the chest, or do you like knock his legs out and hit him while he's down? Like what is the, so the air echoes, obviously like birds fucking like scatter from the trees, as you swing the hammer in. But what do you do? Like, what do we see? Do you knock him down first, or?
No, I want to say it's like yeah, you know what? It's probably like at first one's that to take the legs out, so he goes down and like falls like this, you know, and then the second one's just straight to the chest.
Yeah. And so its rib cage shatters. The hammer goes right into its chest cavity. You yank it out, and the thing tumbles backwards and crashes to the earth with its chest broken open. There's a dark kind of mist coming up out of it. And as you recover from your rage there, Berg, you, Maharib, and I think Yota, even at a bit of a distance, you see inside the creature, there are tendrils of like a dark like substance that are kind of like drifting up from its chest cavity. What are you gonna do?
I take
Tendrils.
I take a little step back over here and
I'm gonna take a step back too.
I shout to the others, be careful, there's some sort of parasite all over the trees and rocks. Look around you.
Let's step back a little bit here.
I step back and start looking around me.
The tendrils get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, no, these tendrils, they're like an oily like plant like a fibrous vine or something, and they spill up out of his chest and down into the earth around him, and very quickly they have sort of rooted the body to the earth, and then in their wake we see a blossom emerge from his chest and open, and it's like it's a lotus flower, and it's like pure white, despite the fact that everything else around here is like got this black kind of like film. So this beautiful like pure white ivory lotus just opens in his chest cavity, and he's huge, right? So the leaves of this lotus are like a meter long, and they open, and the pod on the inside is black, and there are little black spores kind of drifting up from it.
Step back even further, maybe closer to Ramus.
Yep, a little bit further.
Yeah, and just look at Ramus. What is this flower? Have you seen this before?
I don't know. It's some sort of parasite or something. I've never seen anything like this.
Have we seen this before? Or that was Velimir and shit, right?
Not
Yeah,
us.
none of you have ever seen anything like this before. We have. Like, the audience would definitely
I mean, obviously we know, but yeah. Just making sure that was Velimir.
Who was in the guard tower at the when we got imprisoned? Like, who was all there? Because I know Kalimat was there.
I don't remember.
Bird was there.
The guard. Oh, you mean the like red fortress or whatever?
Yeah, because the guard was the head of the guards was taken over by like possessed by Amara or something.
Oh, that's
We
right.
killed him and his chest opened up.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, it was like Farsad,
Yota
I
definitely
think
wasn't
his
there,
name
but
yeah,
he was there.
Yota wasn't. But yeah, so this has happened. This is another example.
That was Farsad, right?
Yeah, that dude. Yeah,
Berg.
back in the thing.
Yeah.
You would have seen it before, Berg. Maybe not like certainly not to this scale, but yeah.
That was the captain, right?
Yep.
He went all Mara like.
Yeah, because that was my whole plan was to like take his like do my disguise kit and become him and give orders and shit, but that it didn't work because the guards came.
Yeah.
Ramus was there.
But
Then
we
too,
did see
right?
it like his chest like opened up and there was like that shit happened. The lotus was there. So I think Ramus and Berg have seen it.
Yeah. Both Ramus
Adam,
and-
I sacred flame the flower to kill it.
Okay.
Burn it.
Yeah. So you just sacred flame the thing. Sacred flame does radiant damage.
Yep.
I think that's right. As it strikes Berg, he's just started to go like, Ramus, do you? And then Ramus is already doing.
Yeah. Okay, so you blast it with the sacred flame. Obviously, it doesn't get a save. It's just it's an inanimate object. And yeah, it curls up and withers, and the dust, the kind of like spores that are floating from it, for just a moment before they ignite, you can almost make out. I think Yota, you're the closest. You can almost make out the formation of like glowing eyes and like the shape of arms and shoulders and a head before they burn up and disappear.
I walk over to the boys It appears that whatever was causing the giant to roam and fight and all that sort of thing was the... Well, I can't remember the word for it. It's black, icky something that was inside of it. Was controlling its limbs and legs, some sort of fungus, like how mushrooms breed.
Spores. This plant must have some sort of property to control a person or creature or corpse.
Is there any way to... I've seen shamans speak with creatures that have passed. Ramus, can you do this with this creature? I wish to know more about it.
It would only know the period before its death, not anything after it was risen.
Then that's perfect. Can you perform this for me?
If you give me a minute, I can... You could speak with it. Briefly. Actually, no. No. It's only works if the corpse has recently passed within like a week or so. Yeah, this looks dead for a very long time.
A very, very long time. Yep.
How long would it have taken to cast that spell? If you could.
Probably. Imagine what you could do in 6 seconds and multiply that by 60. And that's about the time it would take.
Right.
Do you think its soul was lost long ago? Is there anything we can do to move this creature to the next life, whatever it is?
Whatever this was, there was no soul involved. It was animated with necromancy or using some sort of plant I've never seen outside of Mara and Mara-infested corpses. Assad had something similar in him.
So,
Our work is done.
is this what your new friend does then? The one who gave you back your soul?
He told me there were no strings attached for the gift he gave me. I'm free to do as I wish. We could leave and go somewhere else if you want. Not tied to him.
I hope so. Because this sort of thing will end well for everyone if it is allowed to spread.
Perhaps this is the very thing that caused this land to rot and fester to begin with. It's worth asking him.
As you can see over there on that log, it spreads onto trees and wildlife too.
Yeah, like Berg, if you turn and look at that bush that's next to you, what you thought was like a little cluster of like black like seeds or berries or something, they all just kind of like blink at you.
Come on, Berg, we're not so bad. Yeah, Yoto wonders idly what a wine made out of them would do or taste like. But Yota actually, like, as these guys are talking, Yota kind of wanders over to the corpse and pulls out like this ornate silver mirror and kind of leans over the giant's face and looks at the back of the mirror like, wonder if this will work. And like puts it over like the giant's like dead eyes and
Yeah, and you like
sees
look
if
into
anything
it.
happens. Yeah.
It's as if the giant isn't there. you see the ground underneath.
Okay. I wonder what that means.
Yota, what are you doing with that creature?
I'm examining it. It's a little difficult to explain, but the mirror that I have here shows the viewer and myself its past lives, and it's showing me nothing on this giant, which means that it was either constructed or this is the first life it's had. I'm guessing it's not a science, it's magic after all.
That would mean that creature's been here for endless years.
Does it?
He just like scratches.
Does the magic read the soul to find out its past lives, or the body itself? Because it may not have a soul. This might have been a creature that existed before the time of heaven.
I look at the mirror. Well, answer him. I don't know. Like I said, it's magic, not science. Here, if you would like to look into it.
Look into it. Yes.
I warn you, not to sound like an old fairy tale, but you might not like what you see. So I don't like give you the mirror. I come over and I like
Let me look into it.
let you look into it. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you make a Can you make a wisdom saving throw? You're very wise, so hopefully you'll do okay.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Oh boy. Okay.
No.
I'm real nervous about what's about to happen.
So okay. So you fail real bad. I don't have the rules for this thing I need to do to you handy, so give me a second to look it up.
Where did you get?
Just got done asking Adam, is there a PHB or DMG like that I can look at to see what this mirror does? And he's like,
when did
"No."
you get this mirror? Was
Oh,
this
there
one of
it
the
is.
things that you rolled for, Zeke? When you
Yes.
first started? Okay.
Yes, he's got it.
Because, yeah, I don't think,
Okay.
at least I don't remember Maharib ever encountering you in the mirror before. Okay, you rolled a 99.
Ooh, 99. Interesting. Okay.
It's a D100 table.
Okay, so let's see. Oh dear. Okay, well, this is interesting. Ramus, you fall unconscious. You look in the mirror. Your mind is unable to contain the horrors of what you have just witnessed. All you will remember is seeing your own reflection only very briefly and then falling into darkness. So Ramus looks in the mirror, his eyes kind of roll back in his head, and he just collapses to the ground.
And also, your soul is gone again.
I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna message you what happened here, Dan. Okay.
Can he
Does he
choose
have a
to
dark
read?
passenger now?
Can he read?
I mean, what are you guys gonna do? He passes out. He just falls down.
What prompted this?
Yota
It's just
looked,
a
he looked into
crazy
Yota's mirror. I think I'm just like, Yota, what did you show him? And I'm like going and grabbing his body.
Yeah, Berg's like with them too. Well, Berg's actually probably like bracing Ramus, like catching him before he falls. Kind of
Okay,
thing,
yeah.
And tending to him, seeing what he's doing.
You get that, Dan?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm just like, Yota, what was in the mirror? You said it showed past lives.
Okay, Adam. I'm assuming that, like, after gaining like this mirror in whatever life happened before I met these guys, I had used it before. Is that fair?
Oh yeah,
Is that fair?
it has never done anything like this before. Sometimes
Okay,
when people
good.
look into it, they, you know, they start crying or they like
Okay.
laugh or whatever, because you know it's telling you something that it's reflecting on you, right? Like if you look in that mirror and you see like someone who is better than you, it means that you failed in your last life and you're being punished. This life is punishment. If you look in the mirror and you see like a dog, you're like, yeah, moving on up. Like I was a good dog and now this is a reward for being a good dog, right?
Okay.
So it's teaching you things. And so you've had people look into it and be like, "Oh god, like my life is just punishment," or like I have to do well, like but
And
this
that's
has
what I
never
figured.
happened. Yeah, whatever Ramus Krill saw looking. And when I say Ramus Krill, I mean the corpse that thinks it's Ramus Krill looked into this mirror. It saw something that short circuited its brain and it passed out.
Well, this is very, very strange and different. I've used this item a few times. You're aware of how the wheel works, aren't you, Maharib?
Yes, of course.
And souls travel. Once the host of the soul dies, it goes back to the wheel and gets spit back out into the world as something else or whatever, depending on how karmically you lived your life. Yes?
Yes, I understand the rules of heaven. And
It shows you what you were before. That's all the mirror does. And apparently, whatever Ramus was before, or not before, was too much for whatever his host could handle.
we should move from here. It's not safe. Let us find somewhere in the forest and carry his body. I think I like help
Anybody
first.
else? Anybody else? Anybody else want to look in the mirror? Anybody? Look in
Fuck
the mirror?
no! I just saw it disappear.
I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah. So me and Berg like pick up Ramus legs and shoulders and carry him off out of this fucking fog.
Okay. I mean, it's foggy everywhere. But
Well, away
yeah,
from
you pick
potentially
Ramus up.
Trees
from the
with
corpse,
eyes.
at least.
Yeah, in the corpse. Yeah.
Yeah, they're everywhere. So
Okay.
you go out into the woods and like the little blinky eyes, like you'll see these black fungus opening and closing as you walk by. Like the forest is keeping an eye on you. The eyes close as you pass, and new ones in front of you open to track you through the woods.
Is it? We can't make like a I guess when we find wherever away from this corpse, I like
Yeah, sure.
think to make a medicine check to try to stabilize him. Like, would I be able to do that or learn anything from that?
Yeah, you can make a medicine check and see what is going on.
Can Berg help me on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Berg, I have a
While he's
-1
doing that-
here. Do you have anything better?
What am I rolling? Medicine? Did you say?
Did
just
I
asking
see
what your
anything when
roll is.
Ramus looked?
No, you did not. You turned the mirror to him, and he said you could look at him in it if you want. You can do the whole like Perseus thing.
What do you?
Well,
what
that's
are you asking
honestly that's
about,
why I
though?
didn't let go of the mirror.
What-
That's
what's
why I thought like I was.
Oh no!
Like-
As soon as he made eye contact with himself, he just fucked right
Okay.
off. He went bye bye. If you want to, you can look in the mirror at Ramus.
That's what I'll do then. Yeah,
Can you also make a wisdom saving throw, please?
I would love to.
Okay, you're also good.
Hey, this is all like fucking ignorance. I want to help him any way I can, and sometimes that fucking hurts.
So you get into the woods and wow.
So I'm like trying to tend to Ramus, and I
Yeah.
see
So exactly,
fucking Yoda
Maharib-
just look at this thing, and I'm like,
Maharib
Yota,
and
no!
Berg are
Wait,
So
Maharib just
Maharib-
looked at the mirror?
Maharib-
No, Yota
Yeah,
did.
Yota did.
Yota,
So
no,
Maharib
Yota,
and
Yota.
Maharib and Berg are tending to Ramus's body, like, oh my god, is he okay? Is he okay? And in the background, Yota's like, I wonder what he, and it just like same thing. So Yota, you feel a faint chill. You see the ground, and then we see this is all very like tense music, and like we see the edge of Ramus's arm, and then as you turn, and when the mirror falls on Ramus's face, everything goes black. So you guys hear like the mirror clatter to the ground. It's silver, so it doesn't break, and Yota's bulk just thump onto the ground. I gotta roll another one of these. I got a 5 this time. Okay.
Other end of the spectrum.
Oh my god, this one. This one's perfect. Okay. And then I got to roll one more. An 89. Okay. All right. So I'm going to message you a couple of things to tell you what.
Stop looking in the mirror, everyone. Just stop.
It's just me and you.
We're not gonna do
I'm
it.
about to break
Yeah.
the
So-
fucking mirror.
So Yota doesn't pass out. Yota doesn't pass out. Yota just falls to his knees, like breathing hard, but you don't remember what you saw. You just like seize up, drop to your knees, and I will make a note here. Actually, I'll just tell you the one that's like you can enact on. So I'm gonna send you.
You
a
ever
thing.
notice how when someone else does something dumb, I don't like berate them for it? Or not even dumb, but curious, experimental.
It's not even because you did something dumb. It's just because the mirror's taking everybody out. We just fought this fucking giant, and both you and
Yeah, I didn't get the impression that was a don't do that. It's dumb. It was just a panic.
Yeah.
Like things are getting worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no berating. We're just like,
Okay.
stop.
So that's one of these things.
Okay.
The other thing I will, but you see why this one's perfect. Why this one's perfect for you.
Oh wow,
Especially-
weird. Okay.
Especially given the conversation that we had about your behavior way back at the beginning. So yeah, this is something.
That's crazy.
So he's still alive, right? He just falls to his knees.
Yeah. So you guys rolled for your medical check. So
Yeah,
I
we
owe
had
you
a
I owe
17.
you a success on that. So Remus's body is fine. He's just like out.
He's breathing?
He just won't wake up.
Okay.
Yep.
Berg Ramus is fine. What? Yota, are you okay? I like walk over towards him. Put my hand in front of his face to see if he like follows it.
And I'm like perfectly coherent.
Yeah, you just feel a little confused and maybe kind of thirsty.
Okay.
Mahari, yeah, Ramus's eyes are open, but he's passed out. He's just staring, and you wave, and nothing happens.
I was. I'm sorry. I was seeing if there was any sort of clue in the mirror after Ramus looked in. There was some sort of, I don't know. Ugh.
Are you okay? You looked into a mirror.
I'm
and now you're
okay.
bewildered. What happened?
I'm okay. It was just a lot to handle. Now, did I see anything at all, or it was just like a flash and done?
It was. I'm gonna use this word again. Your response to it was atavistic. It was like putting your hand on a burner, or like,
Okay.
you know, like you looked and you like pulled your eyes away. Something in it was like your animal brain was like, stop, like you're gonna die, stop it, and you pulled
Okay.
the mirror away.
So no subliminal messages for me then.
Well, just the thing that I sent you.
Yep. Okay. It was like taking off a blindfold when it's been nothing but blackness, and then you take off the blindfold and it's bright day, and your instinct is to close your eyes again. That's all it was. But it definitely had some sort of effect. I think we need to rest. I need to. And then I put the jug over my shoulder and take a big swig, like even longer than normal, to like wash away whatever fucking got into my brain.
Every swallow of wine, you can feel your heart pounding like less. Like you can feel your blood slow. You can breathe better.
Let's find a place where we can pull up for a little bit.
Sure.
Is Ramus, is he okay?
He seems fine. I like walk over. I like take my knife to, as if not to like break the skin, but I just want to like poke him at all to see if he has like a physical response.
No, he doesn't move.
Okay, I don't share that with them. I'm not sure what's going on. He seems fine. Let's rest. We might have to take him and see if your father can help, which I don't know what that means.
Can Ramus does he look like he can move? When you said Ramus is like he's fine.
he's lying on the ground like limp, just staring up at the sky. We see
Alright,
like the
then Bird goes over
reflection. We see the reflection of the trees, maybe a bird passing on the
say
sphere
we're
of his
gonna-
eyes.
When we say we're gonna rest, then Berg like scoops him up.
I don't know if he's fine, but I don't want to stay here. We need to rest. Figure this out.
Yes, I agree.
Berg grabs him.
Let's walk as far as we can. Put some distance between this creature and us.
Yep.
This way. And I like start cutting through the forest.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
We'll walk till I guess till the sun starts to fall, and try to like get out of the forest if possible. I don't really know how far that is, but it's however many hours of walking. Preferably towards the Temple of the Sun.
You're moving towards the temple?
Yeah, because that's in my.
I didn't mean to say that in a way that was like, this is crazy. I'm just confirming.
Yeah, because there's no other civilization here, and we need someone smarter than all of us, that a cleric or a wizard or something to try and figure this out. So hopefully there's someone there.
We
Is
need
there
someone
any
with
sort of,
20
like-
wisdom.
Yeah. Any sort of like religion or arcana check that I can do to see like what has
Yes.
overtaken
Yeah, you could-
Ramus? Okay.
You could try. Yeah, you could try both.
I can help if you want. I have a +1 in Arcana.
Okay, so what does that look like? I guess somebody needs to find you a safe place to like hide out.
So maybe this is when we're resting, is when we're doing this, when we find our
Yeah.
place to rest.
Let's can wait until.
Yeah, well,
the bird
so
finds
where are
us.
you gonna? Yeah, who's gonna lead the charge to find a place to rest? Like if Bird gets blown on by a stiff wind, he'll go down.
I have
so.
+3, so I'll lead the charge. For if this is a survival
Okay.
check.
Survival. Yep.
Yeah.
Berg fears the wind.
12.
Okay. All right. You have a place that is as safe as rolling a 12 will get you.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's jungle. It's not like wet and
I-
stuff. So
yeah.
you find an area where two trees have kind of like made a little gully, and there's some broken bird eggs or something jammed in there. But it's big enough that you can set Ramus down, and you can sit down and kind of hunch so that people wouldn't necessarily see you if they were passing by. So you lay Ramus down, and
Zeke, you said you want to. What's your Arcana? What's your Arcana check at?
My arcana is -1, but my religion is +3.
You want to handle?
That's why I said religion.
You want to do the religious side, and I'll do the Arcana side. Now that we're like resting.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Can we help each other?
God,
Well,
the
it
God
doesn't
don't
No.
know shit about this.
matter. Okay.
So, I mean, on a 7, Yota, like, there's lots and lots of like stories and fairy tales and like admonishments of like things that will take your soul away, or like things that will like freeze up your body. But you can't pick fact from fiction.
Yeah.
right?
Here's the Arcana check. 18.
Pretty good.
Okay. I mean, the foulest of all magic is the magic to like steal the soul, and a body without a soul is like limp and empty. But this doesn't feel like that. Like nothing about Ramus has changed. Like you look in his eyes, and he just looks like he's not like there. You know of plants that can do this to people, right? That will if they inhale the smoke from the plant too much, it can like put them into a waking sleep. He seems to be like in a trance state. But normally that takes like chanting and effort and like practices, but you can't, like he didn't do any of that. He just stared into the mirror and zonked out.
Okay.
So he's in there somewhere, but this mirror, whatever he saw, his mind, the thing that animates him, his conscious animating force, fled in terror from whatever he saw somewhere down deep inside of him.
If his eyes are still open, I like close them, like the 2-finger thing where you
Yeah,
close them.
yeah, so they don't get all gross and
Yeah.
dry. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Well, Berg was gonna spit in them. That's just what he does for his friends.
Burgess is like leaning over to lick his eyeball. What?
Yeah. That's orc culture. Okay. Yeah.
That's right.
So I like do the whatever the Arcana check is. I don't know what. I don't even know what that would begin to look like. But I just walk over and like use my fingers, close his eyes, and he's in there somewhere. But we need someone who is trained in these tasks. Perhaps they wanted him at the Temple of the Sun. If they find him in this state, they will help him. I think that's our best bet. I do not have a clue what has happened to him, but his body is
Agreed.
Transporting whatever is left inside of him at this point. That mirror should never be looked at again by our eyes, if we can agree on that.
Agreed.
Yes.
Who gave you that? Where did that come from?
Honestly, I've had it so long, and I've used it infrequently. It's more of a parlor trick for most people. It's like reading their future in the cards, something like that. Some people look into it, and they're happy to see that their past life they were a cricket, and then they've become human, so they're karmic. They're better.
So for most people, Yota, it's rare that you'll show someone and they'll see something really different from themselves. It takes a long time to accumulate enough like dharmic debt to shunt you back a level, and it takes a long time to work it off. So usually, like, you'll show it to a woman and she'll giggle because the picture is of a man, right? She's like, hee hee, I used to be a boy. Like, it's
there you go.
it's like you said, like very much a parlor trick and very harmless for the most part. Like, it takes a long time to move in either direction, but every once in a while someone will see something, then everybody laughs at them because they're like, haha, you used to be an orc, hee hee hee, and we all have a good laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's more of, I mean, it is a magical item, but it only shows you your previous spot on the wheel. And most places, you don't change that much. But whatever or whoever Ramus used to be was something that was powerful enough to put him in this state.
Your
And
father.
I've looked in the mirror myself, and it wasn't much of a change. What's a just a barely step down from Gaja?
Humans take up the majority of the like middle chunk.
Okay.
Like a particularly
I've-
devout human, like a monk or a high priest, like an important human who really cares about their fate and does a good job.
Okay. I've looked in the mirror several times, and I always see the same. It's a very venerated old woman. She's got some sort of symbol on her that's probably long past dead. Some religion or faction. She was a priestess of some sort, but human. Nothing would cause anything of this nature. That was my previous life. Like I said, is something. I'm 160. Hold on, 123. Excuse me. I'm 123 years old.
I'm just making notes. Okay, 123.
Yep.
It makes
This has never happened before. If I thought anything like that would happen, I wouldn't have done it. I
of
hope
course
you
not.
trust me.
I don't mean to blame you, but I wonder if the gift bestowed by this king that Ramus met with when he was unconscious before gave him a soul of something else. I don't know. They will know more. I have no answers. Your father was perhaps how you came by this mirror? You said he dealt in antiquities and maps. Would he know more about the mirror itself?
If anyone in this area would, it would be him or the Zaida who could study it, perhaps.
I still think we move forward with our plan. It just has altered. Do you agree, Yolta, Berg? We continue
I agree.
Yes. I think whatever that necromancer king did to him has to somehow be connected.
I agree. Let's rest, and
Let us
tomorrow,
rest.
yes, tomorrow
Yes.
we'll try to make it to the temple. I think I just
Okay.
dead stare at Ramus for the rest of the scene, and then we go to sleep.
Okay. All right. You make camp here, and you rest, and I need to make a couple of rolls real quick.
I idly ask Maharib like how long or how many days journey to the temple or to the monastery.
Would I know? Probably not, right?
Like 2 days maybe.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna have to go a lot fucking slower now if you're carrying
Right.
Ramus.
Well, we don't have any. That doesn't impede our movement, right? Because at least if Berg's carrying him, it does, but not for me.
Yeah, that's true. If Yota or Maharib volunteer to carry him, then you're good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
true.
true.
We've done this before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I answered.
All right.
2 days, I think. Not very far. And then whatever rolls you need to make, Adam.
Yes, yeah.
And are we doing a long rest, short rest? Probably a long rest so Berg
This is long rest.
heals
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Okay.
Berg's at 1 HP.
Okay. All right. You all get a long rest. You're not interrupted in your sleep. Daniel, you'll get a long rest too. You're still unconscious, but you get all your hit points, and you don't get your spells because you have to actively pray to get them, but your body rests.
Okay.
So you get the hit point part of a long rest back. So at night, we fade to another scene. We don't stay with the characters. We fade to the scene of the battle. We see the giant's body quickly decomposing, right? His enormous rib cage sticking up out of the dirt. His flesh is mostly melted away. This black kind of growth, dead now in his rib cage. We see his enormous skull, missing all its teeth, and there's a faint glow that comes over the scene. Most of the fog has cleared, and we see this faint glow. There are 3 sources of light. We hear a rattling, as if of chains, and 3 human-like shapes form in the jungle, as if coming to investigate. We can see hanging around their necks. There are ghostly collars with long, sort of gossamer, transparent chains hanging from them and then disappearing into the ground. One of the creatures kind of emerges into view, and we see it's a ghost. It's a ghostly shape, kind of disappears at the waist down, but we can see its hands, and it moves with a kind of fluid grace. There's like a gentleness to its shape. It has, we can make out kind of like almost like a mohawk of hair, and around it, the leaves are blown as if by a ghostly wind. The second of the ghosts that appears seems to flicker like fire. We can see dancing around its shoulders and its head what look like little tendrils of flame, and it picks through the body carefully as if looking for something. And then at a distance, standing back, we see with its arms folded over its spectral chest, a much shorter, like a squat spirit. And it seems to be guarding or watching over the other two, looking cautiously around. And we watch these three ghosts sort of pick over the body as the scene fades out. So you all wake up the next day. The sun wakes you with its light hanging over the jungle. Immediately, you know, insects, the sounds of the jungle again, and now you can set off. Ramus is still very much unconscious.
Okay. I think at the very beginning of the day, I'm just like, Yota, can you carry Ramus? I need to make my way through the forest on. Yeah. Here.
Of course.
You need a new survival check?
Yes, please.
I don't have any inspiration. I'll just make it 11.
Oof, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's slower going because you don't have your hands to, like, pull branches away or, like, make the path. And he's heavy, you know, because he's wearing armor and it's Ramus. And you're carrying a full person in all of their gear.
Well, Yota's carrying him,
yeah, Yota, I was going to say, Maharib, you think back to that magic bag that he was carrying, and maybe if you just put all his stuff in the bag, it'd be easier to carry. We put Ramus in the bag.
Or put Ramus in there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just chuck Ramus in the bag. He'll be easier to carry around. But yeah, it's fairly slow going. And then I think probably like 3/4 of the way through the day, when the sun is at its highest and it's like just beating down with heat, you're all sweaty and exhausted and your legs are sore. You come across a sign. So there's a path. It's maybe like a deer path or something, some kind of like animal path. It's like a little thin pathway that goes across, and it's being used enough by humans that someone has planted a sign here. There's a piece of bamboo that's been hammered into the ground, and on it there's a piece of wood that has been painted on, and it says on it, and this is what's great about languages that use characters instead of words. You can get a lot more in one small area. It says, those who seek freedom from tyrants, despots, foreign powers, from heaven, a new life awaits you in the monastery. Come and learn to strangle your masters with the chains they use to bind you.
Okay.
And that's just like hammered into the ground on this path.
Yeah, Maharib like walks up to it, reads it, scoffs, and then starts walking down the path that it directs.
What language you say this in?
It's in a dialect of Common. You can understand it.
Okay. Well, it seems that they have their promises to the people already up and prepared to convince the shackled that they can become unshackled. That's a step in the right direction, I suppose.
It's an easy one to convince someone with nothing that they have something. It's smart. I would do the same thing. I just worry that their intentions are different than mine.
I just nod and we keep walking.
Keep going? Okay.
Let's Bird has something to say.
After about another hour or so following this little path, the path widens and you start seeing footprints in the mud. Footprints and goat tracks. Do you want to, Maharib, make a survival check?
To what? Track the goat?
No, just to give you more information about the tracks.
Sure. How about a 9,
Okay,
Adam?
Yeah. No, you can't tell much more. You recognize goat and several humans.
Okay.
And if you continue along this path, you find after about an hour, you hear...
Aha!
Right, same, Berg. You hear goat noises and someone cursing. Someone's like, "Damn you! Get up out of the mud! Come on!" I paid 3 gold for you. Come on. And then there's like a whipping sound, and you hear a goat be like, bleh, and he's like, come on now. Ah, you stubborn beast. And you can hear this arguing like over, like around a corner.
Okay. I'll approach. I'm not fearful of this.
Okay, yeah. So you come around the
I'm
corner.
pretty fearful. There's a lot of. Does that goat look fearful? Does it look like it could cause fear in me?
It's a fear goat.
Yeah, it's
All
fear
right.
goat.
So when you come around the corner, you see several things. There is a goat lying down, like just like on his little legs, just plopped right down in the mud. He seems to be using the mud to cool himself. He's in a little pool of mud. On his back, maybe 6 or 7 feet tall, is a pile of miscellaneous furniture, bags. You see like a bag of rice tied to the side of this pile. So it's just like this big pile of stuff. It's like the fucking Beverly Hillbillies car, but it's a goat. So you see this big pile of stuff on the back.
Much more weight than the goat can support.
The goat seemed to be doing fine. Like the goat isn't like being squished under it. He was just like, he just gave up and like flopped down in the mud. And then it's a big goat. Remember, the Court of Swords has giant goats.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have been clear about that. Goats in the Court of Swords, like riding goats and cargo are they're big, right? Big guy. So he's just smushed down with the big thing on his back. And there's a man with a switch, a piece of like dried reed. And he's like whipping the goat in the ass, being like, come on, get out of the mud, you stupid. We're almost there. And then off to one side, there's another man, slightly older, and 3 kids, one of whom is like asleep in his arms. The other 2 are looking like they're bored and hot and tired, and they're trying to behave. And when you come around the corner, one of the kids like yelps in surprise, and the man stands up and holds the child like close to him. The other kids run behind the older man, and the man with the switch doesn't notice right away. Do you say anything? Like he's yelling at the goat, and this other man has seen you.
If I see the 2 kids hide behind the father, I'll just say, we are not here to harm you. You do not need to fear us.
We do not have anything for you to steal. All that you see on the back of that goat is everything that we have, and it's not valuable. Just what we took from the village when we left. Please, just leave us be.
I do not intend to steal it anyways. I mean you no harm. Is your goat stuck?
And the man with the switch turns around and he like points it at you like it's a sword or something. And he's like, stay away from my family. And like takes a brave step forward, but not so far forward that he's anywhere near you. He's still like, quite away.
I just grab the
Whoa,
thing.
whoa. We don't need to do any of this.
So you stagger out into view?
Yep.
Okay. So when Yota comes out into view, they all immediately like drops the switch and they all fall in the mud and like prostrate themselves before Yotazo. The goat looks at you and like farts a bubble in the mud.
This is what heaven teaches. They fear me, yet revere you. Tell them to stand up.
Yes. Please don't do whatever it is. Get out of the mud, please. I command you to do that. Get up.
So Berg and Maharib, you notice this. Yota seems more wasted than usual.
That's fine. Is he still carrying Ramus?
That's fine.
Yeah, I think he's just like weaving back and forth. Kind of, Ramus's head is like lolling. You see him almost bash Ramus's head into a tree and like turn around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they look up, like kind of in mud, and they look at each other, and you recognize this look, right? We all do. This look of like, wait a second. He's not supposed. I thought they were holy. What is happening right now? This is weird. It's like if you walked in on the Pope jerking off, you'd be like, what the hell? What? You're not. Oh, this is weird.
Right.
So they're not sure what the fuck to do.
What? The Pope has needs too.
Yeah, but you don't want to see it, right? You don't want. No.
I am Yota Zokel, and I am here to see my father. And I want you all to leave me and my big friends to the place.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Make a persuasion check. You have, just to be clear, you have advantage for being a Gaja and their peasants of the Court of Swords.
Yep.
But you have disadvantage because you're such a fucking disappointment.
Yep. Oh, big fail.
So what do you do? What do you do to throw this? Do you just barf on Ramus, or
I could spend key points to to negate the disadvantage, but I'm not gonna.
okay?
So yeah, I like tell them, I'm like, my big friends here, lead me the way, and I just fall, like I point and I fall, like follow the momentum and just fall straight on my face in the mud.
So you're still holding Ramus. So Yota slips and falls on Ramus in the mud, and now they're both just like splattered in the mud. And Ramus is just laying there with his eyes open, like staring at the sky with mud on his face.
Fucking Weekend at Bernie's.
Has,
and the peasants look at each other like, what is going on right now? What is happening to us?
Yeah. Okay. Has Berg shown himself? They've seen Berg?
Yeah.
You turn around and
birds.
I was gonna say, are you operating are you crouched down in the leaves, like waiting to see what happens? Getting leg cramps?
Yeah. Working on another leg cramp. Now, Berg would have come out like slowly and like he's eyeing Yota like the fuck, like ready to grab Ramus as he's undoubtedly probably going to drop him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you have to pull Ramus out from under Yota because Yota's kind of like smushed on top of him. They're fine. They're both fine and safe. Just they're both passed out now.
Oh, he passed
And
out on
like
top of
you
him. Is that
see,
what
like,
happened?
well, I didn't pass out. I just fell in the mud. But
Yeah,
you see, like,
That's what I thought. I
as
thought
you're
you just
coming
fell.
over, like, you fish him out, and as you get his face out of the mud, you realize like Yota's in mid sentence, like still talking. He's like, an evil curse from a item mirror in my pocket. And that's what happened to me.
He is drunk. Please do not listen to him. He does not know what he's talking about.
You are the one that is drunk, my friend.
I'm real close of just knocking Yoda out right now. But it would have to be like,
It would take so much.
It would take so much to just like knock him out.
Yeah, just get behind him, get your arm around him, and we'll spend 20 minutes having you choke him out.
Yeah.
No, I'm wondering if I catch that look, because if I do, I'm gonna say some words.
I don't know, Maharib, do you attempt to hide that your disdain?
No, there's like a big. Well, yes, yeah. I will attempt to hide it. Yeah.
Make a deception check.
Okay.
And Yotozo make a
15.
make an insight check.
20.
Yep.
All right, you see the look on his face. Like,
Okay.
what?
It's like an eye roll.
Then I get up to my one knee, get up on both feet, and I kind of like I leave Ramus in the mud, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Get up and I look right at him, like, oh, it's time for round 2, big guy. Think you can trick an elephant twice? Well, I'll show you. You can't. Go ahead. I'll let you get the first one free.
This is like really upsetting to Maharib. And the only thing that he knows will like insult Yota or piss him off is the next words out of his mouth. And he just looks right in the eyes and says, I understand why your father believes you to be a disappointment. And he'll just like turn and start walking down the path to go to the temple.
So that was exactly the right/wrong thing to say.
I know.
So
Okay.
then. My trunk goes up and like grabs a fucking huge hunk of mud off of my shoulder and just fucking hucks it at the back of his head.
Nice. Okay, make an attack roll with dexterity.
Okay.
'Cause it's
I'll
an
just do
improvised
it.
weapon.
I'll just do a deck save.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, with
what's-
dexterity, it's only +4 then.
Okay.
So it's a
what's-
9.
What's your Maharib? If you
Or it
weren't
means-
just to figure this out, if you weren't wearing armor, you say it was a 9.
Yes,
Okay,
9
Okay.
total. Because it's the deck save is +8. If it were just going off bonus, it's +4.
Okay, so yeah, Maharib, it doesn't hit you anywhere embarrassing. You just feel the mud splatter on your back, right? It just hits you in the back with it, not like in the face or anything. What do you do?
I just
Big chunk of mud. Just
I turn to Berg and I turn towards them and Berg, can you collect Ramus? We'll find Yota drunken somewhere later. We need to find the Necromancer King.
Yes, I will. What is the meaning of his behavior?
I don't know. I guess he drank more than we thought.
And then I turn to the peasants.
Yeah.
Well, I can talk about them like they're not here too. Aren't they just the ugliest pair of things you've ever seen? And I'm just like
they're-
leaning
yeah.
down to like the fucking farmer's face. I'm way too close.
and they're nodding like yes, they are.
Yes, I
Yes.
see. They agree with me. You ugly bastards, both of you. Why don't you guys just go and fondle each other in the bushes like I know you want to?
Bird like looks at Maharib and is like,
I would knock him out too, but then we would have 2 to carry.
Just let him be. He'll walk it off. He knows where to find us.
So the two of you leave. You just walk off
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, we start walking
with,
down the
well,
path.
we grab Ramus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So Maharib and Yota, if you don't have inspiration already, go ahead and take it. But Yota, we stay with you because you stay with the peasants.
I'm sorry, did you say I get information?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. You
both
and
of
you
us.
and Maharib
Okay,
for
okay.
that little confrontation.
Cool. Okay.
So Yota, do you stay with the peasants?
Yeah, I basically like I'm kind of trying to haggle with them to see if they have any food that I could buy. Like I'm not gonna take anything. I just want to buy some food if they have any, like a piece of bread or whatever. And I'll like way over.
They feed you. Yeah, they're like they have like rice cakes that they've made for the road. And the older one, like the kids are not scared of you anymore. They just think you're like being a clown and they think it's funny. But they're not talking to you. They're like staying in the back, but they're watching, like peering behind one of their father's shoulders. And the older one, he like helps you sit. He like pulls you up out of the mud, helps you sit down, and he gives you some water and some rice. And he says going home to see our parents can be very difficult. That's where you're going, isn't it, Kel? To the monastery. Oh, it's okay. And he like pats you on the back.
Yep. He's just like, and then he like tries to like blow the snot out of his trunk. Yep.
Yeah. And so maybe that's the scene that we go out on, right? Is Yota, drunk ass Yota being like comforted by peasant dad. Like, it's okay. You're gonna be all right. You can come with us. Just help us get our goat out of the mud.
Before we go, I'm going to roll a 1d20 here, and that's how much gold I give them.
Okay.
I just like reach in and grab a trunk full of 14 gold and like throw it at him. Yep.
Okay.
Which is a lot, right?
Oh, it's tons. Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, good. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. That's where we end for the day. Did we accomplish any goals today? Because I really just think it went fucking
Nope.
shit sideways.
Nope.
Shit went
pretty
fucking
sure-
crazy sideways. Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Let me look at the goals.
Well, you want to do shout outs first?
I'm-
Or you want to do goals first?
You know what? Let's do everybody start on shoutouts. I'm gonna look at these.
Okay.
I think the
So-
only one was like the temple, Sun Temple, working
Yeah.
on that.
Maybe. All right, Dan, why don't you start us off with some shout outs?
All right. I'm DansGaming, variety streamer on Twitch. I'm currently in between games until Resident Evil 2 comes out on Friday, which is getting really good reviews, so I'm super excited for that one. And then next week will be Kingdom Hearts, so it's going to be a good 2 weeks. This was a fun episode up until the last half hour when my character went and I couldn't do anything. But that's what happens. Like I got my soul back, everything's great, and now I'm back being passed out again. It happens. But it was a fun episode, and I'm super excited to be back doing in the more Court of Swords, and I can't wait till next Tuesday, because this did not feel like 4 hours.
Yeah, it did not. There will be no show next Tuesday because Adam's going to be teaching, and me and Ramus, aka Dan, you just start talking to people as if they're characters after 100
Right.
episodes. Me and Dan are going to be playing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm sure Max and Zeke will be streaming something. But I mean, it's not they're not Kingdom Hearts people. They have morals.
Yeah, if you want,
they've got
an oasis, a refuge, if you will, from Disneyness, come to my channel.
Yeah.
They're in the realm of darkness.
Yes, they're just traveling darkness for hopeless. Zeke, do some shout outs.
You betcha. Thank you everybody for watching once again. Always a fun time. I just wish that I wasn't always the one who randomly fucks everything up. It's just, an innocuous thing, a party trick that just like, it's like when the silly string gets put on the birthday cake and it just blows up in the fucking birthday boy's face. That's what I'm good at. So you're welcome, audience. My name is Ezekiel the Third. You can find me @/Ezekiel_III on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Thank you to Dan, Max, JP, and Adam, as always, for making this the highlight of my week. I'm gonna be back. We're still doing CD-ROM-a-thon. Don't worry. We got lots more days of at least another week of days to do more CD-ROM games. I might extend it because of all the vacation shit I've been, or not vacation, but like all the time I've spent away. Might extend it a little bit just to get to some more games, but that'll be happening on Thursday at noon. We'll be back to the CD-ROM games, but tomorrow, Drop Frames, of course, and then after that, gonna try and get a men's day in there. We're in the middle of trying to do the co-op of Resident Evil 6, and it's a fucking tough motherfucker, but we're having fun. So see if I can get man over here for tomorrow night to get that continued. But yeah, so thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome stuff. We'll see you then. Mr. GassyMexican, some shout outs, please.
No. Thanks guys for watching the episode. Yay, Berg hit people. He was in a fight and he did stuff. Got a killing blow and everything too. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You guys got the double dosage of Court of Swords this week, so that was fun. It was cool to jump right back into where we left off. There's some shit we got to talk about in the post show that I'm pretty sure all of us are aware of, but I don't know. I know Dan at least is aware of. Yeah, I will be not streaming Kingdom Hearts anytime soon. I'm going to be checking out Resident Evil, and I'll be streaming later tonight. I think we're going to finish up Red Dead Redemption 2. So if you guys want to check that out, go for it. Kind of been taking my time with that game, but all my stuff is over somewhere. I don't know if I'm pointing the right way, the wrong way, that way. Thanks for watching, guys, and check out my stuff if you're interested at all in me and what I'm doing. That's it. That's all I got for you.
Awesome stuff. Thanks once again. Adam, do some shout outs, then we'll go over the goals and how we didn't do them.
Yeah, we'll do. So yeah, as JP said, I'm going to be away Monday to Thursday of next week. But if you're in LA and you want to check out my talk, it's at the Game Lab at UCLA. The talk portion of it is on Monday at 12:15. Go check out my Twitter for the email address you got to use to contact them and let them know you want to come. But otherwise, you can find me at skinnyghost on the Twitter and twitch.tv/Adam Coble, where I do GM prep stuff and Far Verona faction stuff and play a lot of Magic the Gathering. You're going to see me again with Max and the rest of the Far Verona nerds tomorrow. So come on back for that. So I have some complicated things about the goals here. So like,
Sure.
Ramus, find out Gravedirt's origin. Right? Didn't really get a chance to work on that or do any of that stuff. See if we can trust Yoda's father. Didn't really do that. Couldn't find out where the Mara come from. Like you kind of did it and then you forgot it, so it doesn't really count. But I'll give you the working towards it experience.
Okay.
So you learned a terrible fucked up secret about the universe, and then you immediately your brain was like, nope. Can't handle that.
Process that.
Just turned off. So you know what? Take your 550 experience. You worked on it.
Okay.
Yep. Got to build up a resistance. So Maharib, you same thing. Find out what happened to Ramus. Like, I'll give you the work.
Yeah.
I'll give you the working on it. Like you got some information about it. So take 550 for that, and then 550 for working on trying to get to the temple. So
So we're not there yet.
1100.
We're like right outside of it.
Yeah, you'll get there next time. So
Okay.
1100 for you. Yota, you worked on meeting and talking with your father, so 550 for that one. And then Berg, I think you worked on your first two, get your friends to the monastery and work on finding a way to overcome your fear, right? Charging into battle. I saw some character development there. So for you, 1100.
Dope.
All right. We're going to go record that post show and try to goad Adam and Dan into telling us what the fuck they saw and what happened. I don't know if we'll actually get that answer, though, so we'll find out. No Court of Swords next week, so I believe the next time that we will be back on air will be the 5th of February. So we hope to see you guys there for that show at 6 o'clock Eastern. But there will be no episode next week because, once again, Adam is going to be teaching some game design stuff at UCLA. So check his Twitter out for that stuff. If you don't want to get caught up in the meantime, by the way, you can do so on YouTube, or you can check out the MP3s on iTunes and Spotify and whatnot. I appreciate everyone that's been leaving reviews, specifically on iTunes, as that does help us bump up in the algorithm over there.
Yeah,
and
definitely does.
Yeah, and get it out there to people that potentially haven't heard of us. So we appreciate you guys. That's it, though, for today. We're going to go do that post show. If you want to watch it, it's patreon.com/roleplay. We'll see you guys then, or we'll see you tomorrow for Drop Frames or Roleplay Farverona right afterwards. We're out. Bye-bye.